Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you once again for tuning in. Guys, I finally picked up a daily and I'm so happy that I can finally show you guys. I actually picked this car up about 2 weeks ago, so I've been enjoying the hell out of it. I love this car, but we want to keep it in good condition. So I thought, why not finally do the adult thing and get a daily driver? Are you guys ready to see it? It is my favorite car right now. Bam! I just washed the car so it could be prepped to show you guys. But yeah, I picked up a 1991 Lexus ES 250. So a lot of you guys are probably wondering, why did you pick up this car? Well, I picked up this car because it's Lexus and it's reliable, right? But I fell in love with this car when Lexus posted up an anniversary photo and it showed the first gen ES. And I was like, dude, I have never seen this car on the road. And then I did some research and it is one of the first Lexuses that came out when Lexus launched its brand. And I was like, dude, I have to have this car. It would be a sick daily. So I went ahead and picked it up. It took me a whole year and I finally found one local to me. You guys would not believe how great the condition is in, minus the paint. Check that out, all OEM, everything. And I already did a few little baby mods, which I'll get into, but the first thing you guys might be able to notice is the mirror tint. I've always wanted to do this, and I'm definitely not going to do it to this car because there's already a lot of illegal things on it. Thought, why not do it to this car? I think it looks really nice. Inspired by my best friend Arnold. He has it on his car. I got to see it in person. I was like, yo, that's pretty sick. Huge shout out to Tint Status for tinting it last minute, and we didn't do the front because I'm Asian and I can't see at night, so I don't want to make it worse. We picked up this 1991 ES250 at 75,000 miles. 75,000 miles? Oh my God. That's literally only 11,000 more than this car. Yeah, let's show you guys the interior. It is pretty freaking mint. I love this thing. Just to show you guys that I'm not fooling you, it is at 75,722. I'm sure you guys are wondering why it's such low miles. You're probably thinking to yourself, Jason, that's way too good to be true. It's a 30-year-old car. People do odometer rollbacks all the time. But no, this thing checks out on the Carfax. I use like 2 or 3 different companies just to really make sure this car has been grandpa owned throughout its whole life. Before it got to the person I bought it from, this car was babied and I intend on taking great care of it because the original owner probably loved the hell out of this car, and I'm gonna do the same thing and love the hell out of it too. It's cool because I feel like it still has a little bit of a grandpa smell in it. I had Danny disinfect everything, and fun fact, this car came with the interior already looking this clean. If you saw it, you wouldn't even think to want to clean it, but I wanted to disinfect it so that my booty is the first booty that's in this seat. But yeah, dude, this car is so amazing. I absolutely love it. So I've pretty much driven this car about a little over 600 miles since I've gotten the car, since it is my daily driver, so why not? And I love this thing. Like, everything is pretty mint. I went ahead and wrapped this gloss black because it was this color. I didn't want to run this color. And the worst part is right when I finished wrapping it, I was like, yeah, this looks amazing. And then I realized that there were the window switches. So yeah, these are gonna have to get wrapped. But that was the color it used to be. Everything is so good about this car. It drives amazing. It's super mint. All of the pieces were here. The only thing that was missing was one of the door trims. This chrome molding right here was missing, but I made a friend online and he sent me his for free. That is so sick. So now I have the car fully complete. Let's talk about the things that are a little damaged on this car. We have the typical 30-year paint fade. We have it here. We have it on the roof. We have little corner dings. Nothing too crazy. Some scratches right there. Some scratches right here. We got a few scratches there. And obviously we have the notorious 30-year-old clear coat failure on the hood. But other than that, everything on this car is good. I knew that when I saw this car, I would buy it with the intentions of either re-spraying the paint or wrapping it. But there is a color that I want to do, and I'm not a huge fan of this two-tone, so we're not going to keep this, even though it is a classic look. But there's a color that I really want to do, and I think it's going to make it look amazing. Keep in mind, I didn't buy this car for the channel to modify. If I do little things here and there, I'll throw them in some videos for you guys to see, but I bought this specifically to be a daily driver. I love how it rides stock height. We got some damage there. I don't really know what it is. Maybe it could be buffed out, but it doesn't matter because we're going to change the whole color of the car. And if the shocks blow because this is an older car, then maybe I'll switch to coils, but I don't think I'm gonna slam the hell out of it because I love being able to drive anywhere with this car. So here's some of the little upgrades that I did. You guys already saw the wrap inside. I changed out every single bulb to LED white, as well as the front lights. So we have the parking light, which is kind of like the DRL, and the high beam, low beam, I switched them all to white. So that's amazing. I can see at night and it looks clean, and with the color that I'm gonna pick for this car, it's gonna look so good, which is also why I picked this mirror tint as well. Another thing besides the interior that really sold me on this car is that it came with an alarm, an aftermarket alarm system. Because you know, these older cars, you just do the key into the ignition and that's it. And maybe they have a factory security system, but it's probably not the best. And it came with this already installed, ready to go, totally works. So I didn't have to do that, which is great because that was one of the first things I was gonna have to do to this car if I got it. Second thing it came with was this, a touchscreen Bluetooth double din. That is absolutely amazing. I love listening to music when I drive, and the car came with that as well, so that's already one other thing that I didn't have to do. So I was gonna have to do these two things, and this car already came equipped with it. That's so amazing. I don't know what alarm system it is, but it's pretty sick. Locks, unlocks. If you don't want any sound, you press that. Super sick. Let's take you guys to the trunk. There's a lot more space in here than I thought. A lot of space. Got my tools, bowling ball, skateboard. Pretty damn sick. Oh, I also changed the bulbs for all these too, so everything here is LED. You have to upgrade everything to LED if you get an older car. So now I'm sure you guys are really gonna wanna see the engine bay. This car is in great condition, in my opinion. Check that out. V6, 4 cam, 24 valve. Not too bad. Not too bad. I only wiped it down a little bit. It definitely needs a power wash someday, but other than that, I think it's pretty damn mint. So when I bought this car, I knew that I was going to have to do maintenance on it. It already got an oil change right before it sold to me, new brakes, all that stuff. The only thing I really needed to replace was the windshield wipers because they're really old. I am gonna take it to my mechanic because he used to own one of these cars, so he knows everything about this car. And he's going to do the timing belt, cam seals, and water pump, and that should make the car last another 100,000 miles. I just really want to make this thing bulletproof. If I do a couple mods along the way, which I don't think I will for a while, then so be it. We're car guys, that's what we do. But I love this thing. It's so comfortable. It drives like a dream. I did not expect to like a front wheel drive car, which is what this is. But if you guys didn't really know about this car, I think it's like a piece of history. Like everyone knows the LS was the first car that Lexus introduced as the brand Lexus. I think what had happened was when they were coming out with the brand, they're like all excited to launch it, and then they realized last minute, wait a second, we can't launch this whole new car brand with one car. So they got a 1988 Camry, rebadged it, put luxury accents on it, and this is how the ES250 was born. But dude, this car is amazing. I can't believe I have it. It just goes to show that you can manifest anything. I really wanted this car and it was impossible to find. One just landed right into my lap. I don't know if a lot of you guys know this car is actually really rare. Usually when people hear rare, they automatically assume, oh, it's super expensive or it's super sought after or whatever it may be, right? It's none of those things. Nobody really wants this car. Nobody even really knows about this car, but what makes it rare is the fact that there weren't that many made and you just don't see them on the road, which is really cool. So I hope to restore this and make this like in the best condition that it can be in, and I just want to keep it for the rest of my life. But to all of you guys watching who came from Instagram, I'm sorry I teased this car so much. This is my new beauty, my little old man car, my hoopty. Alright guys, I thought I'd take you on a little drive. This car is so damn comfortable. I absolutely love it. Look at all this vision that I have. Blind spot monitors? Say what? I don't need no blind spot monitor because I got all of this. Yeah, this isn't the fastest car. I think it has like 156 horsepower. God, I love this thing. It's got a little pep to its step. Pretty cute. And we got this. Super nice and totally works. Isn't that great? Yeah, I think the next thing I really want to do is change out these to LEDs because I really want it white. How sick is this? Ooh. I love this thing. This is literally my favorite car right now. It's so fun to drive, so comfortable. Anyone can drive it. Definitely a family car for sure. My parents have already driven it. They like it. It's cool. It's nice to have a car that anyone in the family can drive because it's not lowered or whatever it may be, right? Look at me doing adult things, buying daily drivers. Now I need a daily for my daily. But yeah guys, that is pretty much my new daily driver. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this car. I know a lot of you might not know about this car, but there's some of you that guessed correct about the new car that I got. Huge shout out to you guys for having so much knowledge. Now imagine it lowered on some BBSs with slight camber. I'm just kidding, I want to do that. If you guys enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we're actually gonna pick the giveaway winner right now. All right guys, and the winner is... that one. You are the winner. And there you guys have it. That's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you have a great Christmas with your family. This is going to be my last video for the year, so I will see you guys in the next video next year. And don't forget, it's always better to look good than to feel good. Oh, later.